Should we get the first pass out of the way?
Yeah.
What happened?
It was a pick. I said, goodness, I can't get a break. The last pass and then the first pass of the season. But it felt good tonight.
On a positive note, you passed Cody Pickett for the all-time touchdown mark for a quarterback. Can you talk about that accomplishment, and did you know that going in?
I knew I was close. I didn't know how many touchdowns I needed. Nobody announced it to me until about 10 minutes ago. It's a tremendous honor being mentioned in the same breath as some of the legends here. I couldn't be any more proud.
Keith, what was kind of, after all the emotional stuff you went through last year to throw a pick on your first throw this year, what did Tui say to you, and what did you think when you were standing there on the sideline?
I knew I should have threw it higher. I seen the coverage. I thought I had the whole shot. I threw a bad ball. No excuse. But man, it's crazy. I told myself that I wasn't going to get down. And I'm going to lead my team and we're going to win the ball game. They were supportive. Nobody was really tripping on the sideline or bugging out or anything like that. It happens. The guy jumped up. He made a good play. I just have to minimize those.
Kaysen said he saw that same look in your eye that you had a couple of years ago. Did you feel that way too? Did you feel that good throughout the game?
Yeah, I did. I feel like we got in a good rhythm. I think the offensive line has stepped up tremendously. I kept going back to them and telling them, man, I'm back here and I'm sitting clean. And it's just good to get off to a good start. I know I have a lot to correct out of this game. I'll be back in here watching film tomorrow. But one game doesn't define us. We know we have a long way to go, and it's a long season.
Did you guys surprise yourselves at all with how fast you were able to play tonight?
No, that's the tempo that we've been practicing at. And we caught them off guard a lot of times tonight, and we got some free plays. But it's just to honor the Coach Sark and the coaches in preparing us to rev up the tempo.
How significant was the space and time to breathe in the pocket that you had tonight versus what you saw last year?
It was different. A couple times in the first half, at the end, I started getting happy feet and getting out of the pocket before I needed to. I wasn't used to it. So I had to kind of adjust my game, and so it paid off.
We saw you tuck and run a couple times. We saw you on the move, on the throw to Josh, the touchdown. It seems your legs and mobility might be better than last year. Would you agree with that?
Yeah. It's an honor to Coach Lewis. He's did an awesome job of preparing me in the weight room this offseason, getting my lower body stronger and more explosive, and me being able to withstand all of those hits that I've been taking over the past couple of years. But it was good running around and just getting back to the old me.
Keith, what were your thoughts at halftime? Thanks.
I knew that the only way that they were going to stop us is we hurt ourselves. We were moving the ball all game, and we kind of got them off balance. And we started opening up with some play-action passes, me getting out the pocket, kind of improvising. And then Bishop Sankey and the running backs, man, ran extremely tough.
Can you talk about not having Austin tonight? How was that different? You guys had a lot of success tonight, obviously, so you have the depth. But can you talk about not having Austin out there tonight?
Oh, man, it was awesome. It was awesome. But it was awesome to see other guys stepping up. Once he get back, it's going to be kind of scary. He presents a big body downfield, and I think the defense got to prepare for him. But it'd be nice having him in 2 weeks.
You all have seen what Deontay Cooper's come back from multiple times. How cool is it to have him out there on the field?
Man, it was awesome. It was awesome. Just seeing all the things that he went through and seeing him get that first carry. Man, it almost brought a tear to my eye. If I wasn't on the field, I'd have probably cried.
Can you talk about
a win like this, creates expectations moving forward. How do you block that out and help your team do that?
The same way we've been doing it. We understood that 7 wins is no longer acceptable for us. We accept the challenge, and guys are hungry. We have a very, very, very good football team. So we can't hurt ourselves. That's a good way that we've been losing over the past couple of years, is hurting ourselves. We're just going to try not to do that this year.
Can you talk about throwing for 300 yards, which you didn't do at all last year? Can you just talk about that fact?
Like I said, man, it's a credit to the offensive line. It's a credit to Bishop Sankey opening me up, and a credit to guys making plays around me. As you see, we have a lot of weapons, and guys are catching the ball.
Keith, have you become faster?